The cryptocurrency space is growing at an exponential rate, and not just in terms of coins, tokens, and market capitalization. Since 2017, the number of people working full-time in cryptocurrency has grown 20-fold, from 2,000 to over 40,000. Conservative estimates project that the size of the cryptocurrency job market will continue to see 30% year-on-year growth until at least 2024. This works out to roughly 60,000 more crypto jobs that will need to be filled between now and then. The craziest thing is that the developers, lawyers, marketers, and writers working in the crypto space are earning up to 50% more than their no-coiner counterparts. With the bull market in full swing, there are currently thousands of job openings in the crypto space, and today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know to land that crypto career of your dreams. Before we get that bread, I need to make sure you are not misled. I am not a financial advisor, and nothing in this video should be misconstrued as financial or investment advice. Though I also cannot guarantee that watching this video will land you a job in crypto, I reckon it will help grease that groove. Remember, it will be on you to take what you learn here and put it into action. My name is Guy, and if this is your first time here, it is a pleasure to meet you. Here at the Coin Bureau, I do much more than give people guides on how to get involved with a great growth industry. It's my mission to bring you the highest quality information about everything cryptocurrency. Coins, tokens, DeFi protocols, exchanges, NFTs, and market analyses are just a few of the topics I discuss on the daily. If this is the sort of content you need in your day, then do us both a favor and hit up that subscribe button. Remember to ping that notification bell too, since the YouTube overlords are not always keen on promoting crypto content. If you take a peek at the timeline below, you'll see I've added a few timestamps. Feel free to use those to jump around if you're feeling feisty. Also, if you're serious about working in the cryptocurrency space, I recommend grabbing a pen and paper or opening up a digital note on your phone or computer to jot down a few bullet points. If you'd rather just sit back and listen to my mellifluous tones, then you can just copy and paste the bullet points I provided in the video description. You're welcome. Now, let's go job hunting. The first step to getting a job in cryptocurrency is to ask yourself, is this really the career path you want to take? To be blunt, working in the cryptocurrency space is not for everyone. If you feel that you're on the fence in this regard, allow me to detail what I believe to be the primary advantages and disadvantages to working in crypto. For starters, the cryptocurrency industry is extremely resilient to things like global pandemics. This is because almost all crypto-related jobs can be done remotely. You could even go so far as to argue that the cryptocurrency industry thrives under these sorts of extreme conditions, since a portion of the trillions of dollars in stimulus money being dished out by governments ends up in the crypto space, and that means more crypto jobs are created. The second advantage of working in crypto is that it's an industry that's still very much in its infancy. This means that just like the cryptocurrency market, early participants stand to reap incredible rewards. The small, close-knit nature of the crypto industry makes it very easy to move between employers and rise up the ranks once you get your foot in the door. Moreover, the intense competition between crypto firms and their incredible demand for labor means that there is little room for any sort of employee discrimination or affirmative action policies. If you can do a good job, it doesn't matter what you look like, what you believe, or whatever combination of chromosomes you have. Some crypto companies don't even care about your credentials if you can reliably do the work. This, along with the network effects I just mentioned, means you could very easily find yourself in an executive position at companies like Binance and Masari in just a few years' time. I reckon it would take you at least a decade and a hell of a lot of ass-kissing to land a position like that at tech giants like Google or Facebook. The third advantage of working in the crypto industry is that you'll never stop learning. Unchained podcast host Laura Shin previously worked at Newsweek, The Wall Street Journal, and New York Times. She quit all 3 jobs within 3 years and went full-time into cryptocurrency because it was like, quote, turning over a multifaceted intellectual gem. You need to look no further than the videos on this channel to see that the amount of content in crypto is endless. There are also new developments and topics coming to the forefront on an almost daily basis. So if you want a job that's constantly changing, engaging, and challenging, I can almost guarantee that you'll find it in the crypto industry. That said, keeping up with the fast pace of the crypto space is not for the faint of heart. This brings me to the first disadvantage of working in crypto. Although the demand for labor in crypto makes it easy to move up the ranks, it also means that you're going to be working your butt off to compensate for the constant shortage of employees in your department. And you'll be expected to do the job better than the same employee at the crypto company you're competing against. From time to time, you're going to have to postpone doing other things you love to get the job done. And during bull markets, this may also require sacrificing sleep for days at a time. To make matters worse, there are no guarantees that you will still have a job once the bull market is over. That's the second disadvantage of working in crypto. Your employment is fundamentally dependent on the same volatile assets that you hold on to for dear life. Assuming you do keep your crypto job well into the next bear market, if governments around the world collectively decide to ban cryptocurrencies 5 or 10 years from now, by that point you may be so specialized in your particular niche that you'll have a hard time finding work outside of the crypto space. So, in short, working in crypto is the same as hodling crypto. It's all or nothing. Assuming you're ready to take the leap, your next step is to find out if you meet the qualifications required to work in the crypto industry. While the exact qualifications you need to work in cryptocurrency vary from job to job, many of these are actually pretty universal. The first is the most obvious, and that's an in-depth knowledge of cryptocurrency along with any related topics and technologies. As a rule of thumb, the more you know about crypto, the less the other qualifications are going to matter. It just so happens that you can use the content on this channel and the articles on the Coin Bureau website to learn just about everything you need to know about crypto. However, it's not enough just to know about DeFi protocols like Yearn Finance or hardware wallets like Trezor. You need to have substantial experience using these tools and a solid understanding of how they work. You should also be familiar with the various regulations and lawsuits relevant to cryptocurrency. Most importantly, you need to stay up to date with everything that's going on in the crypto space. It's not enough to just flick open Cointelegraph and lazily skim through the headlines either. In addition to Cointelegraph, you should be looking at articles from other news sites like CoinDesk and Decrypt on a daily basis, and read through any headlines about important projects or topics. Given that almost all crypto news articles are in English, I hope you're not surprised to know that English is another qualification you need to work in crypto. I'm going to go ahead and assume that you can speak English if you're watching this video. If you happen to speak a second language, you're in luck, because the demand for multilingual people in crypto is through the roof. If you speak a, quote, rare language like Bosnian, Tagalog, or Swahili, even better. If you have knowledge about crypto, experience using crypto products, keep up to date with the crypto news, speak more than one language, and have even a reasonable level of competency, then you should have no issues finding employment in the crypto space. Unless you lack the third qualification, solid communication skills. Like I said earlier, the cryptocurrency industry is closely knit. Everyone knows everyone, so you must be able to work well with others, or at least not completely piss them off. Being friendly, patient, understanding, and direct are invaluable skills in a fast-paced cryptocurrency workplace. If you reckon you have good writing skills, even better. As you watch this video, there are millions of people searching for information about cryptocurrency, and the ability to explain the concepts they're searching for in a simple manner is quite literally worth millions of dollars. Finally, some sort of previous work experience is always nice to have. Naturally, the amount of work experience you need tends to increase with the caliber of the crypto company you're looking to work for, as well as the seniority of the position itself. That said, the amount of work experience you need to work in crypto is usually next to nothing, especially if you knock the other three qualifications out of the park. Crypto companies desperately need warm bodies to do the work, and beggars can't be choosers. So, assuming you meet these core qualifications, the next step is to find some crypto jobs and start applying. There are currently about 4,000 crypto job openings. Not surprisingly, most of these fall under the categories of software development, law, marketing, human resources, customer service, and, interestingly enough, KYC verification. The majority of these jobs can be done remotely, and most pay much more than similar jobs outside of the crypto space. Case in point, a recent job posting by Staking Rewards pays $75,000 per year to research new staking cryptocurrencies and maintain relationships with existing staking cryptos being tracked by their site. I bet some of you watching this video do this for free in your spare time. When it comes to finding these crypto jobs, you have multiple options. The first is to use dedicated cryptocurrency job boards like crypto.jobs, cryptocurrencyjobs.com, and cryptojobslist.com. Yes, I'll leave links to those in the description. Those of you who have used jobs boards before will know that they tend to be a bit of a feeding frenzy. By that, I mean it's just hundreds of people spamming resumes to every open position, and that means the likelihood of yours being noticed among the noise is pretty low. Although using a cryptocurrency job board is not necessarily a lost cause, I strongly recommend going to the source, specifically to the website of the crypto company offering that position. This should theoretically increase the chances that your application will actually get read by the almighty gatekeeper. If you don't see any jobs on these crypto jobs boards that you like or think you qualify for, your next stop is the websites of the crypto projects and crypto companies you know and love. Cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance and Coinbase are always hiring, and they usually have their own dedicated jobs portals on their websites. Even us here at the Coin Bureau have our own jobs page. Link to that is in the description, by the way. If you're not sure if the crypto company you're interested in is hiring, you can always reach out to them via Twitter or Telegram and ask them. You might be surprised to find that they have a vacancy available and that you seem to be the right person for the job. On that note, if you are an active member of a cryptocurrency community, you may already be on the cusp of clinching a crypto career. As many of you will know, the hottest crypto trend of 2020 was to become a decentralized autonomous organization. Even though most cryptocurrency projects transition to DAOs to sidestep any potential regulatory issues, this simultaneously opened up some serious opportunities for the members of their communities. This is because many DAOs have treasuries that are used to fund initiatives that are beneficial to their ecosystem. If you're an active community member of a DAO-operated cryptocurrency, you probably have the gravitas you would need to pass a proposal that would give you a part-time job while adding value to your favorite crypto project. Some community-run cryptocurrency projects like Secret Network even offer a path to what is essentially a career as a high-ranking community member. If all else fails, there's one last place you can check: Twitter. There are a handful of Twitter accounts that post cryptocurrency jobs as they're made available. Just enable account notifications on their Twitter profiles and let that slow drip of crypto jobs come in. I'll leave links to a couple of those in the description. To wrap things up, I want to give you a few tips to help you in your crypto career. First tip, trust your gut. If you're just getting started in the crypto industry, then chances are that you will get hired by a new crypto company that's also just getting started. As you'll see, not all these new crypto companies are entirely legit, and some of them engage in some seriously shady practices. What's more is that some of these new crypto companies are well funded, which can give you the illusion that what they're doing is okay. When you start wondering if you've accidentally stepped into the crypto underworld, do not hesitate to go out and find another job. Second tip, be personable and perceptive. I really can't stress just how small the cryptocurrency space is. You should do your best to be on good terms with your colleagues and actively engage with the other people who work in your crypto niche. Again, be wary of any bad actors who drain your time and make you feel uncomfortable. There's no shortage of scammers in cryptocurrency, even at its highest levels. You can learn more about common cryptocurrency scams by clicking up there in the top right of the video. Third tip, consider becoming a freelancer. For those who didn't know, when you're a bona fide employee, the company you work for usually has to shell out an ungodly amount of tax on any money they're paying you. When you do that same job as a freelancer, however, they can write off the work you do as a business expense. This means that instead of increasing their tax bill, you're reducing it instead. Consequently, the money that they pay you as a freelancer or contractor is often much more than the money they would have paid you as an employee. The trade-off is that you have no job security, no paid vacation, and must also be responsible for paying your own tax. Even then, the tax you pay will be minimal compared to the income you take home, and you probably wouldn't be able to take much paid vacation anyways whilst we're in a bull market. And then, when the bull market ends, any sort of job security you thought you had will probably go out of the window. As a freelancer, you can also leave at any time, which can come in handy if you start to suspect the crypto company you're working for is actually a Ponzi scheme. Whatever you do, do not use websites like Upwork to find work in the cryptocurrency space. You'll be paid very little, assuming you even land the gig. Just apply for a crypto job as you normally would, and note in the application that you're willing to work as a contractor. Now, this conveniently brings me to my fourth and final tip, and that is to know your worth. For the time being, you do not have to compete with very many people to get a job in crypto. This means that it's easy for you to become the undisputed master of your niche if you get hired somewhere, hence why you're usually able to move up the ranks quickly in almost any crypto company. Once you get the sense that you've achieved some sort of mastery, do not hesitate to demand what you believe to be fair compensation for your work. Again, this will be much easier to do if you're a freelancer, because any extra money you're requesting can be written off as a tax-deductible expense by the crypto company you're working for. Trust me, I've been there. There are lots of pros to working in the cryptocurrency space. In addition to being protected from global pandemics, working in crypto means working in an industry that's growing just as exponentially as the coins and tokens it revolves around. The constant developments, lawsuits, and drama guarantee that you'll never get bored either. I can attest to that. Even though you're going to have to work your ass off, could lose your job when the bull market ends, I reckon the pros outweigh the cons. After all, it seems that you only get one shot at life, and being on the cutting edge of the most disruptive technology in the world seems like a good way to spend that time. The best part is that the crypto world is yours for the taking. There are literally thousands of crypto jobs just waiting to be filled, and almost all of them require nothing more than some knowledge about crypto, some experience with a few crypto products, perhaps a few language skills, and the ability to play nice with others. There are plenty of crappy wage slave jobs with much higher barriers to entry, and I certainly can't name a single regular job that doesn't demand at least 1 or 2 years of previous work experience. It still blows my mind that some crypto jobs don't require any work experience whatsoever. It's a great place for up-and-comers to define themselves in. Now, that said, there are specialist positions out there that will have higher requirements. Don't imagine yourself becoming a blockchain developer if you don't know how to code, for example. But for those looking to grow with the flow, it could be just what you're looking for. Like the cryptocurrency market, the cryptocurrency job space is a wild west in some regard, in that there are opportunities out there for those willing to seek them out and make them their own. It can be easy to get lost between job boards, website postings, community initiatives, and job bots on Twitter. Sometimes you might even find yourself accidentally working for a corrupt crypto company. All you have to do is trust your gut, get close to good people, and stay far away from the bad ones. You should also consider becoming a freelancer to maximize your profits. This will bring in more cash and make it easier to argue for more. I consider myself a prime example of someone who realized their worth. I quit my wage slave office job and went all in on crypto. And look at me now, Guy, the crypto guy. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you head on over and hit that like button? All the cool kids are subscribing to the Coin Bureau these days, and that means you. I also hear they're pinging the notification bell too, by the way. If you want to join my inner circle, there are 3 things you need to do. First, follow me on Twitter and Instagram and join my Telegram channel where I dish out daily market updates. Second, subscribe to my weekly newsletter to get your fill of crypto thrills and other exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. And finally, consider buying some stylish merch on the Coin Bureau store. I've just added a bunch of new designs that you just have to see. Any items you buy go towards supporting the channel. Links to my socials, weekly newsletter, and Coin Bureau swag are all in the description. That's all for today, ladies and gents. Take care, and I'll catch you further down the trail.